Thank you and good afternoon. This is Sam Vaughn for Sam's Sports Report. Like my shirt? Yeah, it's pretty cool, huh? Today we're going to talk about VCFS. VCFS is a term of Velocardiofacial syndrome from a combination of, this is part 5 of the 3 Latin words, vum, meaning palate, cardio, meaning heart,
facies,
meaning face. Together, these describe a variety of ways Velocardiofacial syndrome, VCFS, can affect the human body. Many recognize VCFS as a syndrome most associated with cleft palate. However, the disorder connects over 30 symptoms. To learn more about VCFS, cause of symptoms, and treatment, Velocardiofacial syndrome is a genetic disorder that appears, bursts, and causes many, ranging from palate openings, heart defects. There's a variety of symptoms from the children to child. You may also hear symptoms called 2022Q, deletion syndrome, D. George syndrome,
Spritzen syndrome,
or
Onotrunkle anomaly,
Facin syndrome. According to Medialine Plus, VCFS affects an estimated 1 in 4,000 people. However, many physicians, researchers suspect it is undiagnosed because of a number of variability features. Even though VCFS has a small genes research, physicians at least 30 health issues to 2022Q through none issues occur in all cases. For most common features, VCFS includes plateau difference such as palate, heart defects, problems fighting infections, low calcium difference in the ways of kidneys form and work, characteristics of facial appearances such as
elongated
face, almond shaped eyes, broad nose, and small ears, development delays such as learning disabilities. Other symptoms may include eye problems, feeding problems, middle ear infection, weak muscles, difference in the spine, and cirrhosis, bony abnormal in the neck or upper back, draped fingers, psychiatric illness. Diagnosis usually occurs in a clinical examination and presents symptoms listed above. Sometimes a physician uses a specific blood test, FISH, fluorescence
hybridization,
looking for the gaps when she's down, or everybody does this at some point, but it's more noticeable with my girlfriend Amy, to try to make a person feel better when this is going on than somebody with VCFS. I am learning new things every day, every week, and I would like to thank Amy for that. I have more appreciation for the disability that I never knew about. This is Sam Vaughn for Sam's Sports Report and Sam's Mental Health Day. And Sam's Physical Disability Day, too.
Kirsten was born April 7th, 2005. And I think we knew from the beginning when she came home from the hospital that something wasn't quite right. She had a very difficult time nursing, and within 2 weeks we found out that she had a heart disease. She was always very petite, she was very small, but when she became mobile and it was time for her to start talking, she was talking, but nobody could understand her. Her sounds weren't developed. She had asthma. We were in and out of the hospital for croup, just constant infections. Around the age of 5, at her 5-year well visit, we discovered she had scoliosis. I've always said something's not right. I feel like everything's connected. And everyone just kind of said that no, the scoliosis really wouldn't have anything to do with her speech, or the speech really wouldn't have anything to do with her heart, and their frequent illnesses, kids just get sick. She needs to be in a place where everything is comprehensive and everyone talk to each other, because I felt like maybe that was one thing that went wrong with our story, is that the doctors were looking at her medical records, but they weren't really speaking to each other. Every person at this facility that has spoken to us has wanted to know our story. They literally have taken the time to speak with us, to listen to us, and to learn as much as they can, and that's what made me want to come here. Dr. Kirshner operated on her, and now she is talking completely normal, and that was important to us, because with 22q, she's always going to have hurdles, she's always going to have struggles, but this is one thing that she's not going to struggle with anymore. All of the doctors are very compassionate, they're very understanding. You see the doctors talking to each other, and that made us feel good.
Bobby Knight died earlier this week. He was a good basketball coach, had some bad moments, and was like a ticking time bomb, but had a very good coaching career that many people won't talk about because of his behaviors. And if we don't get to college basketball on Friday, I just want to go over it real quick. All three local teams will be in action. Kansas will play Manhattan. Tip is at 7. Players to watch out for: Kevin McCullough Jr., who got 22 points in his first game, and Daniel Rosen, who had 16 points in his first game. Manhattan is 1-0, 1-0 on the road. Kansas is 1-0 on the road. Manhattan played in their first game. Bryant winning 61-59 on the road. Now we move on to Mizzou. Mizzou will play Memphis at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We're at Missouri University. Missouri had a very good win in their first matchup, winning by more than 30 points. Memphis will play Missouri. Tip is at 8, SEC Network. This will be a close one. The lines aren't mentioned in this one. Players do watch out for Sean East, Adrian Shaw from Missouri, and Walton, who scored 19 in his first game this season. He is a guard senior. Adrian Shaw got 9 rebounds in his second year as a Tiger. Kansas State will play Bearline, 7 o'clock ESPN. That is also Friday. Players to watch out for Berlin: Bash Winline, and for the Cats, it'll be Tyler Perry. The Beltman Knights are 0-1, and Kansas State lost a game to USC, in which USC blew them out. This is Sam Vaughn for Sam Sports Report, and all the stuff we mentioned before. Thank you and have a good afternoon.